Hello, YouTube watchers, and welcome to my Ancestry.com DNA results. Well, as you can see on the screen here, I've got the Ancestry.com DNA page loaded up here. Pretty neat. Discover what makes you uniquely you. Uncover your ethnic mix, distant relatives, and even new ancestors with the Ancestry DNA. Now, initially, in the past couple years, I've been a member of Ancestry.com, and I've really loved around the holidays to go on. They usually offer free different searches around the holidays. That is the major holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, New Year's Day, all through the weekend. They'll give you unlimited use of certain directories like censuses, one holiday, then they might move into military records for another holiday, which is very interesting. And it'll give you a little taste of finding your ancestors on Ancestry.com, which is a really fun hobby. That's where I suggest you start, even well before you do the Ancestry DNA test. I see a lot of people that just do the Ancestry DNA test, and it's sort of, to me, it seems that they want to see what their ethnic makeup is, which isn't a bad thing. But if you've got a sincere interest in genealogy and finding your roots, things like that, your relatives from long ago, it's really better to lay a foundation down. And that's what I sort of did for, probably about 2 years before I did the DNA test. And of course, after those free offerings that Ancestry.com offers around the holidays, I eventually signed up for a membership, which I believe now, let me check, see what kind of specials they are running here. And then again, around the holidays, they have specials. Right now, they have the 14-day free trial membership, which you can get, a lot started in 14 days. You can hit it right off. You'll see how easy it is once you have some names and birth dates in your family tree to really start to lay that foundation for, finding your relatives over the years, of course. And genealogy is like a little complicated at first. Years ago, it used to be very difficult to do. You really had to dig deep. You had to go to libraries. You had to do a lot of legwork. And one thing that Ancestry.com has taken out is a lot of that legwork. You don't have to leave your living room or wherever you have your computer, your study or library for that matter. You just do it from your desktop, basically, a lot of the work. A lot of the records are already there. Ancestry.com has been at the forefront of this revolution in genealogy, and it's really helped a lot of people discover their roots. All right, so I'm going to sign on to my account here on Ancestry.com. And I'll show you what the main page looks like. Here's where you would sign on to your account. And this would apply whether or not you had a free account to start off or not. This is what your workspace will look like initially. You can see my name here, Baxter Family Tree. Some recent member activity, connect activity. If you upload certain documents, it'll show you who has taken advantage of that and downloaded different things right there. And then up here on your top left-hand corner is your menus, your different trees. If you have different family trees, you can create and manage trees here. A search page, which will allow you to search all collections, censuses, births, marriage and deaths, immigration, which is a large part, especially for people like me from America. Most of us immigrated from another land, so they did keep very good records on that. Another important aspect of Ancestry.com is the public member trees. And I kind of urge people to keep their trees public so you can help other people find their families as well. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about that, putting your work out there, so to speak, so other people can find it. But in the spirit of genealogy and helping one another, basically, could be your relatives from long ago or distant cousins from overseas can connect onto that. They can find different information that you've already researched. And then I'll talk about that more in a minute or two. But military records, there's plenty of military records on Ancestry.com, and just thousands of databases that you can use to find your relatives. Let's move over to the right side of the menu here. Ancestry.com has acquired a couple different outside companies, so to speak, that keep records as well. Fold3.com has a bunch of military records available, millions and millions of military records. Archives.com as well has census and vital records as well. They own that, and they own newspapers.com. So all three of these items are very important for you to do your family research as well. And they actually have a membership level that you can sign up for, which includes USA lookups. It includes world lookups around Europe, Australia, places like that. And it will also include a couple of these, the fold3.com and the newspapers.com, amongst some other things. So it's something you can think about if you want to join Ancestry.com. And getting over to the menu again here on the top left, here's your DNA menu. You can view your summary here once you get the test results, that is. And let's see, there's a help area. There's a community support, message boards, of course, which is also important when you're researching your family tree. You have a question, you can throw it out there, and some really skilled people will shoot back an answer for you most of the time. Some extras available as well. Excellent Apple iOS app and an Android app they offer. Photo book and posters once you get your family tree going down pretty well. You can order either photo books or posters. Say you want a poster of your family tree made up very nicely, you can order that. Pro-genealogists, if you have a stumbling block you hit on, and you will get those in genealogy, you can hire a pro-genealogist if you have the spare cash. It's not terribly cheap, but it's certainly an option for you if you have the wherewithal. The Ancestry Academy, this gives you a lot of videos on finding information online here on Ancestry.com. I'm going to click on it because I'm a member of that, the Ancestry Academy. And here you can see it'll walk you through just about anything you need to find out from getting started, starting out from square one. There's a 21-minute video you can click on, and they're very nicely narrated as well. Here's one, Your Family History Online, Laying the Foundation. And that's what I was talking about at the beginning of this video about DNA. You might want to start with laying the foundation. How many times have you watched the DNA videos on YouTube, with people that say, oh, I thought my relatives were related to, so-and-so, maybe the American Indians or another ethnic group, and it turns out not to be the case. If you did some research, you would probably already know that. It wouldn't be a surprise to you. So that's why I'm suggesting maybe you want to start with a regular Ancestry.com account. And it doesn't cost you anything to sign up. You can sign up for a free account, and then, like I said, on the holidays, work on some things. If you have a relative that can let you know more about your aunts and uncles with birth dates, things like that, and maybe your grandmother or grandfather with birth dates again, that's a great place to start. And it doesn't cost a lot of money. You can take the free membership for 14 days, and you can also sign up when they have specials. So here's some other courses available here as we're scrolling through here. Short course videos on passport records, vital records, marriages, births. We can go right down the line here. Death records, things like that. And different censuses. You'll see over the years the census has changed, and certain years they gave you the options to know certain things about your relatives. It really will be a plus for you to know. Years that they were born, education, things like that. And then it's changed over the years as well. So you can learn all about this. And then down here, finally here in the Ancestry Academy, tips and tricks on using your member tree, how you add or delete a person, how to add a second spouse, say somebody got divorced, things like that. The Ancestry.com software can make all kinds of corrections and additions to your family based upon what was happening at the time. So, this is a very valuable asset to have here in genealogy, and it works well with Ancestry, of course, because they produced all these videos and tutorials and things like that. Well, that about wraps up part one of DNA, and we didn't even get into DNA yet, but there's so much to learn about Ancestry.com that I think DNA is just part of it. Try not to go for the easy way out and find out, okay, well, 57% East European or 18% England and Ireland, 10% Scandinavian. That's useful information, but you might want to back it up with some facts before you do that, and that will just give you some proof in the pudding and really take you on a big interest in the genealogy field. Something I've been myself, I've been a sort of a genealogist for years. And, different people's families are different. You usually have someone in the family that is sort of the genealogist. In my family, it was sort of my mother over the years. She always had the family stories and, where people were from, this, that, and the other. So try to talk to those people as well. They're one of your most valuable assets when you set off on your quest to learn more about your genealogy. Well, thanks for joining me on this tutorial, and I'll be looking forward to talk to you on future ones.